The retired hitman thought he could finally enjoy a quiet and peaceful life, but that changed when the doorbell suddenly rang. As he opened the door, smoke filled the air, and out of it came the barrel of a gun, followed by a cold, expressionless killer. The moment the killer stepped inside, he murdered the entire family of 4. The man's body was so badly destroyed it couldn't be identified. To prove the job was done, the killer used an axe to cut off the man's fingers. Later in prison, police brought in a bucket of ice with the fingers inside. They handed them to the crime boss, who was secretly running things from behind bars. One of his men took the fingers out, pressed them in ink, and gave them to the boss to verify the fingerprints. But when they compared the prints, everyone was shocked. It was the wrong person. The assassin had killed the wrong man. Even though the boss was in prison, his men moved freely in and out. They quickly contacted the hitman and ordered him to find and kill the real target. That target, Bruce, had already escaped to France with his entire family. They were no ordinary family. Each member was ruthless. Even their dog had tattoos. Though they wanted to live a normal life, their criminal past was hard to leave behind. After dropping off their 2 kids, Bruce's wife went to the supermarket to buy a jar of peanut butter. But instead of shopping in peace, she was mocked by some rude French locals. They insulted her for not knowing how to cook and made fun of her as a tasteless foreigner. Angry, she grabbed some gas canisters from the shelves, threw them into a storage room, and lit a match. Meanwhile, Bruce just wanted to relax and work on his autobiography. But when he turned on the tap, dirty water came out. He called a plumber, who showed up 40 minutes late and then asked for twice the normal fee. Furious, Bruce beat the man badly, but still sent him to the hospital afterward.
How would you explain 12?
I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I'm a writer.
On her first day of school, their daughter caught the attention of a few local troublemakers. They pretended they would walk her home, but instead they drove her out to the countryside. There, they laid out a blanket and tried to harass her. One of them even tugged at her clothes. The girl smiled sweetly, then casually went to the car trunk and pulled out a tennis racket. No one expected such a cute-looking girl to be so dangerous. However, she immediately defeated them all.